It's Mickey TV. And this is my NFL 2018 season prediction of how all the NFL teams will finish this season in this for 2018 season NFL. And I will do this really quickly. I did this last year. I did my predictions. I had a lot of predictions that was right, but I had a lot of predictions that were wrong about which teams are going to finish in the divisions. So hopefully I will have a better prediction this year for 2018. We'll have to see at the end of the season, which I'll do my review again. But I want to make this as short as possible, or at least under 10 minutes, so I'm going to get right to it on my predictions for the NFL season. Over in the AFC Conference, starting with the AFC East, I predict that the New England Patriots will win this division and be first in this division at a record of 13-3. Followed in second will be the Buffalo Bills with a record of 9-7. And then I predict the Miami Dolphins to finish third at a record of 3-13. And the New York Jets will finish last at a record of 2-14. Over in the AFC South, or AFC North, I predict in first place will be the Pittsburgh Steelers at a record of 13-3. The Steelers are, once again, going to be a tough team to beat this season, and they got a great coach, of course. Finishing in second will be the Baltimore Ravens at a record of 11-5. Finishing in third will be the Cincinnati Bengals at a record of 5-11. And finishing in fourth, once again, will be the Cleveland Browns, although I predict they will at least get 3 wins this season at a record of 3-13. It'd be great to see this team, finally, make it to the playoffs or something, but it's going to take a long time for the Browns to even get to that level. In the AFC South, this is going to be one of the toughest divisions in the AFC, the toughest division in all of the NFL. This is going to be a surprise division. Finishing in first place will be the Jacksonville Jaguars at 13-3. They really impressed me in the AFC conference championship game against the New England Patriots last season. And I really think the Jaguars are going to do great in this division and finish 13-3. Followed in second will be the Indianapolis Colts. They have Andrew Luck back, and they will finish at 12-4. The Tennessee Titans will finish in third and lose on a tiebreaker with the Colts and finish at 12-4 as well. And finishing in fourth will be the Houston Texans at a record of 9-7. That is correct, folks. You heard me right. I basically predicted all the teams in the AFC South to have at least a winning record this season. This is a tough division. Mark my words, watch this division. In the AFC West, the only good team in this division is the Kansas City Chiefs at a record of 10-6. They'll finish in first. All the other teams are just dog crap. And finishing in second will be the Denver Broncos at 4-12. Finishing in third and losing on a tiebreaker with the Broncos will be the Los Angeles Chargers at 4-12 as well. And finishing in fourth will be the Oakland Raiders at 3-13. We will now move to the NFC Conference. And over in the NFC East, I predict the Philadelphia Eagles will win this division at a record of 13-3. There will be 2 factors to the Eagles. One, they have a pretty good defense. And number 2, they're in a horseshit division. The other 3 teams in this division are going to be struggling. I would like to think the Cowboys are going to do good this season. They have a great running back, but I'm a little concerned about the quarterback situation, whether they go with, I don't even know if they have Romo on the team or not, but their backup, Drew Prashik, or whatever his name was, he still has a lot of growing pains to go through. He's still a young quarterback, and Cowboys are just having problems. So I predict that they will finish second at a record of 4-12. In third place will be the New York Giants at 4-12 as well. They will lose by the tiebreaker against the Cowboys. And in fourth place will be the Washington Redskins at 2-14. Over in the NFC North, I predict that the Minnesota Vikings will win this division with a record of 12-4. They greatly improved their quarterback situation, I think. I hope. Cross my fingers, knock on wood. but we'll have to wait and see. It is an improvement, hopefully. They'll have a steady quarterback. We'll see what Kirk Cousins does. Followed in second place will be the Green Bay Packers. They will have a record of 12-4, but will lose out in the tiebreaker against the Vikings. Finishing in third will be the Detroit Lions with a record of 4-12. And in the bottom of the NFC North will be the Chicago Bears with a record of 3-13. Over in the NFC South, this is another strong division. There's only one team that's pretty weak in this division, but there's three other teams that are really good in this division, and they have really awesome quarterbacks. And I predict the Carolina Panthers will win this division with a record of 13-3. Cam Newton is going to have a great season this season. Mark my words, watch this guy. He's going to be awesome. And then in second place will be the Atlanta Falcons with a record of 11-5. Matt Ryan's going to have a great season too. New Orleans Saints, 11-5 as well. They will lose out on the tiebreaker to the Falcons. And in fourth place will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a record of 3-13. Over in the NFC West, I predict that the Seattle Seahawks will win this division in first place with a record of 14-2. That is a very, very good record. Yes, I am predicting the Seahawks to have a great season. I think Russell Wilson will be greatly improved. All this quarterback has to do is throw the same numbers and cut his touchdowns, or his interceptions down. He has to avoid interceptions. I think he can do it. He had a pretty good ratio last year, bringing his interceptions down. So he needs to bring it down more, have control of the game. This guy can lead the Seattle Seahawks to great things. And plus, not only that, I think they have a sleeper pick in Rashad Penny, the running back, the first round draft pick that they picked. I know a lot of people are not impressed by Rashad Penny. They think the Seahawks made a mistake on drafting him. I think it's not a mistake. This kid can catch the ball and run with the ball. He's going to be a great rushing running back and a great receiving running back, and that's what you need to have in to be successful in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says. You need a running back that can both catch and rush, and I think Rashad Penny can do that. I know he was injured this season or in the preseason, a hand injury or whatever, and he didn't get that much preseason time, but let's face it, preseason is just bullshit. I hate preseason anyways. This kid is going to be good. Mark my words. Finishing in second will be the Los Angeles Rams with a record of 11-5. And in third will be the Arizona Cardinals with a record of 9-7. NFC West is pretty strong as well, except for the last place one, which will be the San Francisco 49ers at a record of 4-12. Which leads to the playoffs. In the AFC, I predict that the Jacksonville Jaguars will get the first seed. Second seed will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Third seed, New England Patriots. Fourth seed, Kansas City Chiefs. Fifth will be the Indianapolis Colts. And then sixth will be the Tennessee Titans. Now, who's going to win that conference? I predict it will be the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like I said before, I was impressed with what they did against the Patriots in last season's conference championship. So this season will be the Jaguars' turn to go to the Super Bowl. In the NFC Conference Championship, or playoffs, first, number one seed will be Seattle Seahawks. Number two, the Philadelphia Eagles. Number three, the Carolina Panthers. Number four, the Minnesota Vikings. Number five, the Packers. And number six, the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I would love to predict the Minnesota Vikings to win the Super Bowl. Or win the conference championship and then win the Super Bowl, but not with Mike Zimmer as coach. Mike Zimmer is a horrible coach. You've heard me talk about him before. He's not going to take the Vikings to the Super Bowl. The team that will go to the Super Bowl from the NFC conference will be the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, the Seattle Seahawks will face the Jacksonville Jaguars in the next Super Bowl. I think it's Super Bowl 53. And yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup, but my prediction on who will win the Super Bowl will be the Seattle Seahawks. I know that's a boring pick for some people because they already won it before, but I really do think they're going to come around, win the Super Bowl this year, and make me proud. That's it for my predictions this year. Let's see what happens, and you will hear my review about it when the season is over. Talk to you guys later. Bye.